So there are two more ways. Okay, girls? Focus. Remember, I'm here. It's hard for me to be here. I'll be here in the morning. If I'm here tomorrow, I'll be here for 7:15. We're going to find two more ways to prove that triangles are congruent. We already know about side, 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 angle, side, and we're going to actually work on this a little bit harder today. Side, side, angle doesn't work. If you remember, if you spell it backwards, it's a bad word, right? This one bothered me, and I said it wasn't going to work, but because I read it the way it's written, side, angle, angle, I'm used to it as angle, angle, side. They're both the same, but if I had done angle, angle, side, I'd say, yeah, that works. And angle, side, angle works. So this one's not going to work. And that one doesn't work. So, and that's really all there is in the matter of practicing here.
The best thing just be to memorize all of these.
Right.
How does angle, angle? Oh.
Well, we're going to talk about that. Angle, side, angle. I couldn't get that to work. This is what I want to move. Oh, maybe I put the A in the wrong place. I still couldn't get this to work. Oh, there it is. Okay, no, that's still not right. Oh, well, that's just an angle. That's okay. So there it is. Here's my triangle. If you are given an angle and an included side and another angle, there's only one triangle you can draw. So every time, Miles and Jake, every time you're given this situation, you know if they have a triangle with the same angles and the same included side, they're going to be congruent. That's all. This is angle, angle, side. Okay, I shouldn't be here and talking. Let's look at this problem. This is going to be ABC. And this is DEF. And I'm going to tell you that angle A is congruent to angle D. Angle B is congruent to angle E. And we're going to know AC is congruent to DF. And those triangles are going to be congruent. Okay, guys? Why is it I know that? If I believe in angle, side, angle. Okay? What's true about these remaining angles? What's true about angle C and angle F? They're going to be the same. Let's put some numbers in here. Let's say this is 100 degrees, and that's 100. And then this is 50, and that's 50. How big is angle C? 30. Guess what? Angle F also has to be 30, because I have to add up to 180. I call it the little choice there. If you know two angles in a triangle, the third one has to be congruent. So, guess what? You have angle, angle, side, and it's just a spin-off of angle, side, angle. That's all it is. It's just a different angle. Okay, so let's do some problems. That was all there was, and I did put the slide up. I think I did. Angle, 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 we know right now does not work. It's similar. It gives you similar figures, but that's about it. So they're the ones that work. Got little checks there. You got them on your handouts. Yes, you need to memorize them. Okay, now, let's make sure I'm clear about this. Lane, put your phone away, please. Are these triangles congruent? And if they are, why? You start anywhere you want, but you have to go around the triangle. So if I start with this side, then I come up to this angle, and then I get that side. Are they congruent? By what? Side, angle, side. Do you see how I'm doing that? Just spells it out every time I do it. You've got to go in order. You cannot jump around. So you can't just go side, angle, because that doesn't work. It has to be the included angle. So it's side, angle, side. Let's try the next one. What's that one going to be?
Angle, side, angle.
Yeah, don't do that. This is angle, side, angle. Is that okay? Should be doing the problems with me.
Johnny.
There. What am I doing? I'm doing the problem.
Okay? It's not very hard. You go angle, side, angle. And teacher, you were right. I probably should have just finished teaching it then.
No, that's not true. No. What? No.
Because this is angle, angle, angle.
No.
See, you were right. I should have just finished it up.
Angle, angle, yeah.
You're right. It was a little much for me, though. That's no problem. What about this one?
Side, side, side.
Lane, do you agree?
Yeah.
There it is. Side, side, side. And what we're going to do is we're going to prove triangles congruent. And if the triangles are congruent, then what's going to be true about angle B and angle E? TJ, what's going to be true about this? If these triangles are congruent, then what's true about these angles? They're going to be congruent. Okay? They're as similar, but they're congruent also. No, they're equal because the triangles are congruent. They're the same triangles. All right, well, what about now this one? Yeah.
Angle side.
After I'm done with the lesson.
Yes, angle
Okay,
side.
careful.
Side, angle.
It's side. I don't want to go the other way. Side angle. Because it spells a bad word. Side, side, angle doesn't work. Angle must be included in the sides. And it's not.
So it's no.
It's no.
Wait, how come that if I went the other way, it's right?
Angle, side, side still doesn't work. You can't jump around, unfortunately. This angle must be between the sides.
Oh, I was on the wrong problem. Never mind.
Oh, well, that would do it.
I was on that one. That one.
Okay, shh. What about this one?
Angle, side.
This is angle, angle, side. And could you do this another way? If these angles are congruent, what about angle C and angle F? Okay, you should be doing this with me, Lane.
Angle.
Girls, shh. It's hard to be here, hard to talk. Okay, if you want me to be back, you got to make this easy. You just have to do that. What's true about C and F? If these angles are congruent and those are congruent, then these have to be congruent. And if they're congruent, you want to do it a different way, then I have angle, side, angle.
So you have to do that?
No, you can do it either way.
Yes,
But if you forget angle, angle, side, you can do it this way. So you should be doing these with me. Now this one is a little harder, but not too bad. Now, when we get into this stuff next week, right now it's not clear that they're congruent. Okay, TJ? What's true about these angles? You're going to have to tell me why they're congruent. They're vertical angles.
Vertical.
Now, what I found in calculus is in calculus you have to explain your answer. So it's kind of the same thing as what we're going to be doing. Maybe a little bit different format. And you're going to look here and say, oh, those angles are vertical, therefore they are congruent. So now what do I have?
You have angle, side, angle.
So instead of saying they're congruent, give me a reason, give me the reason first, then you'll see what you're looking for. This one's a little trickier. How about this one? Now, you may need to separate them. And by the way, on the homework, they'll ask you which triangles are congruent to which. Okay, Miles, how am I going to do this problem? If you want me to pull them apart, I can, but we don't necessarily need to.
Is that line in the middle of angle 5 sector?
No? But let's pull them apart then. Whoops. That's what I want to do. Let's do the other one. It's a little bit off, but that's okay. Okay. This angle B is congruent to this angle D. Angle A, this thing up here, is congruent to C. And what else? What about AC and AC? This is sometimes hard to see, but it's the same segment for both triangles. So it's congruent to itself. So this is congruent to itself. And so why are these triangles congruent? Start in one place. Angle, angle, side. TJ, is that okay? Okay, I think the next one gets to be hard. No, not too bad. There's two ways to do this problem. Yeah. Oh, yeah, sorry. They share a common side.
Yeah, so if they share the same sides,
Then the sides are congruent.
yeah, for the angle angle, for the angle next to that.
Angle 1 and angle 2. These will be congruent because the triangles are congruent.
Wait, I'm sure.
Good.
Here and here, aren't those like congruent too?
I don't know for a fact they are until I get the triangles congruent. Either this angle DAB has to be congruent to DCB for you to sit there and say these 3 and 4 are equal.
Next zone.
That was I was just going to say. But, shh, you guys,
Doing that for your pleasure.
Zach, if these are congruent, and do you remember the Z's? It means these are parallel. I still don't know about the other ones. And even if I did, it would be angle, angle, angle. That wouldn't give me anything. It's a little puzzle. I just like puzzles. Shh. It's angle, angle, side. Okay, let's try the next one. Johnny, how about this one?
Side, angle, side.
Because what side, Eric? Because AC is congruent to AC. So it's side, angle, side. Is there another way to do this?
Yeah, because both angles are 90 degrees.
No, I don't know if they're 90. But I know something about that triangle. What kind of triangle is it? TJ, what kind of triangle is it? Now, if it's isosceles, TJ, these sides are congruent. What's true about the angles? Do you remember?
They're congruent.
The base angles are congruent. So then what's another way to do this? Angle, side, angle. Yes? Question? Okay. Now they get a little tougher. Lane, put your phone away, please. That one's tougher. Now what I do, Miles, is I separate them. I got overlapping triangles here, and I'm not quite sure what's what. So, and if you look at my slide from, I actually did the problems, because I figured, well, you could go back and look and see how to do them. And let's see, I got this one. Now I'm going to pull that out. And I'm also going to label it. I feel I waited too long to do that. This one's congruent, and that one's B. This is A, B, B. Now, let's do the next one. You guys pull them out, pull them apart. That one I did okay. Okay, let's label this. A, B, C. What have I got there now? TJ? I've got what? Two angles. Do I have anything else?
You have the side, but they're sharing a side.
They're sharing this side, AB and AB. Do you see it when I pull it apart?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's easier when you pull it apart. So it's what? Angle,
Angle, side, angle.
angle. No, go in order. Angle or side, angle, angle. You can do it. I like angle, angle, side myself. Doesn't matter.
Angle, angle, side, angle.
How about that one? I bet you forgot some things.
Oh, I got this.
Okay,
I got sides. What else do I need? I need either the other sides. Well, I got AT. That's congruent to itself.
Side, side.
I can't get MA and TK to be congruent.
M-A.
Okay, Miles? I can't get MA and TK to be congruent, but I know these are parallel. No,
why?
you can't go by what it looks like. We have to tell you it's 90. Do you remember what happens when you get the Z? If the lines are parallel? What's true about these angles? Actually, it looks like an N now.
Which angle?
This angle here and this angle. What kind of angles are they? Why are they congruent? Alternate,
Exterior. Exterior.
interior.
Interior. Oh, I got it.
Okay, once I get that, Lane, are they congruent? And why? This is a what? A side, an angle, and a side. There it is.
Angle, side.
SAS. You have these sides, these angles, and the same side. You guys calm down, please. What? Oh, yeah, well, everybody should be writing it down. Some people aren't. And I do have it online with the answers, with my triangles pulled apart if necessary. I felt it was necessary. I didn't find this necessary. But if you do, go ahead and do it. It's a great problem-solving strategy. Yes, because you haven't been listening to the lesson. Are these triangles congruent? Are these angles congruent?
Yes.
Because they're vertical. Do I have another pair of angles? I actually do. I have a Z here.
Where's the Z? Oh, there.
Well, actually, I could use the fact that they're parallel. I use the fact that X and W are congruent because there's no choice. Because if two angles of one triangle are congruent to two angles of another triangle, the last ones are going to be congruent. But does that help? You're right, they're congruent. It's angle, angle, angle.
Spangle. The way to touch spangle, spangle, spangle doesn't work.
It doesn't work, so are they congruent? No.
No can do.
Oh, I can't.
Spangle, spangle, spangle.
No.
Doesn't work.
Okay?
Wait, angle, angle, angle does not work.
Angle, angle, angle does not work. I'll get similar figures.
No, you're not congruent. Angle, wangle, banana, number, spangle.
See? Those lines are parallel, those triangles are not congruent. Even though all the angles match up. That one looks really tough.
No, it doesn't.
This is.
No, it's not.
Okay.
Well, we're going to separate the triangles.
Easy. See, look at that. You understand now?
Eric, they don't share a sign.
No.
But I'm going to pull it apart.
It's angle, side.
I don't know.
No.
I forgot.
I know.
A, C, B. Now let's do the other one.
Side.
That was ACB, we need ADE.
No, it's not. It's no.
You may not see this.
I saw.
Oh.
Are we gonna get another review packet?
Nope, that's it.
That is it.
Oh, it didn't mark fast enough. Now I'm going to label these so we can maybe see there's something that's shared. What is shared? It's not a side.
Angle.
What angle?
C.
Nope.
No, A.
It's A. A is the same on both. It's still congruent to itself. Okay? So it's what?
Angle.
Side.
Angle.
How do you know order?
Because you start one place. It doesn't matter. Well, you have to have an included side. So you can't start in the middle. You have to start on the outside. So I start with that angle, then there's a side, and there's another angle. Because you can't jump around. You got to go through the sides and the angles. Order matters.
So should we just?
You can't start with side. You can't side the angle and go over that angle. So you got to start at the outside. I don't care which outside. Well, that doesn't matter if it's all sides. It's all sides. What'd you say? Now here's another tricky one. Are these triangles congruent? C is a midpoint. What does that mean?
It's a midpoint exactly middle, so we got 290 degrees.
Oh, no, I don't know if that's 90 degrees. Let me draw another picture. That's okay. Midpoints aren't 90 degrees.
Yeah, they are.
Okay? Here's my midpoint, C. I don't have 90 degree angles there. Where? Do I know anything else? I know these sides, I know this side, but I don't know anything else.
So it's no, not enough.
Side, side, side.
Just want one there, two there. No, I don't know the third side. Here's the counter example. Not enough information.
So no.
No, we just have side. We need the included angle. That's what's wrong with that one. And I gave you that picture to show you. Don't be fooled by the diagrams. Now this one is tricky because you have to label everything, and this was actually in your homework quiz. Problem almost exactly like this. Almost exactly like this, except that they have this in there. It says AB is perpendicular to BD. Okay? Okay, Garrett? Are these congruent? I can't tell yet. CD is perpendicular to BD. Okay, are right angles congruent? Yes. So we got angles here. What else do we have? Well, before we get that even, what else do I have?
They share a
They
side.
share BD. And then BC is parallel to AD. So if I follow this, it's parallel, and I go down the diagonal, so to speak,
Oh, we have alternate.
we have alternate interiors. And what you're going to have to do next week is give me those words.
Angle side angle.
I think I'm done explaining. And I think that was it. Yep, because there is the first homework problem.
Yep.
Okay, what's the answer to that one?
On the side equals.
Yeah, see, it's easy. That's why I thought you could do this without me. And I was probably right, but you guys, just because I'm not here doesn't mean you shouldn't be doing the work. You need to do it.
So I think we should have a